Hey everyone, Average Gamer Cabby here. Once again, forgive me if I lisp a little bit. I hurt my tongue. I can barely move it, so it sucks. So I'm going to get this started. We have an IPL3 game. This is going to be Stephano versus KiWiKaKi. So I'm absolutely excited. Stephano's our, what is that color? Like a light pink. Zerg spawning in the bottom, what is that, 6, maybe 7 o'clock, yeah, 6:30 position. And then we got KiWiKaKi, our yellow Protoss up here. Just a great color selection, isn't it? I mean, they look beautiful together. So I'm going to bring up the production tab here. Keep an eye on what's going on. Production. Both players have an awesome take on how, I guess, openings and stuff, and they always pull out something original. So I'm really excited. Looks like we've got a probe out here, so we might be seeing what I like to call the nanny wall, because nanny wall loves to do it. Throw out the forge fast expand sort of wall here, and it's really effective against Zerg if you can do it properly, because it kind of shuts down their approach. So let's see what's going on. Early scouting out here. We've got our Overlord heading up the left side here. Stephano is working on. Let's see what we've got here. 14 supply. Looks like no pull or anything yet. And he's got more drones queued up, so 15 supply. We should be seeing, if he could be doing 15 pool. Yeah, there it is. And then maybe even 14 hatch. I don't know what he's going for here. Looks like maybe. No, that probe's heading, or that drone's heading back, so maybe not. We'll have to see what he's got planned. Maybe go drone back up to 16 and then go for hatch. It's interesting because if you know your opponent's going forge fast expand, you have quite a while until you get the units, so you can take advantage of that and macro yourself. So maybe this is what we're about to see here. Stephano not happy about this, I bet. Look at the queues set up for Kiwi's. Oh, Kiwi sort of I guess, queuing that and allows the expansion to go up. That is incredible. That you don't see that a lot. So, and for Stephano to find that opening is just incredible. Here's the expansion. We've got the forge, so we are going to have a forge fast expand. The forge is the start of that wall. You'll see the mistake that a lot of players do when they do this build is they'll use that pylon as the start of their wall here, and that leaves it very weak. I mean, there's no way to sort of back that up. So, if a Zerg player were to take out that pylon right here, they'd have easy access to your base. So that's the reason why you see it done like this. Scouting, I don't know. Oh yeah, we have. Let me just take a look at the visions here. So looks like Stephano still has no idea where Kiwi is, and Kiwi knows exactly where Stephano is because we saw him with that probe. So looks like Stephano may be finding him soon with this Overlord heading up this direction. We'll have to see how it goes here. Going with Gateway. 2 gateways in next. This is a different sort of take on the build. I believe what you usually see is 1 gateway and then a cybernetics core, but he could be worried about early pressure from Stephano, so he's walled off a little quicker than usual. That's probably what we're seeing here. And a 2-step sort of photon cannon thing, so that if he does try and do a run by with the lings, he's going to have a very hard time doing that. Let's see what's going on down in Stephano's base. We've just droning up, it looks like. 28 supply right now. Working on Ling speed. And got the queen out here by the ramp, kind of protecting. And nothing exciting happening. I mean, really not a lot going down. We got our first units coming in here from Kiwi. We've got 2 zealots queued up. Still droning from Stephano, 3 in the queue. Looks like we've got the gas starting from Kiwi, so he's got quite a few. It looks like both of his mineral lines are, well, close to saturated. We're about 6 probes short the whole way, so going for a 3rd Stephano, but immediately scouted. So, I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, he just immediately got found out. So, but I guess with the build that Kiwi has chosen here, it's not like Kiwi can pose any threat to that 3rd anytime soon because he went for that forge fast expand. I mean, he's going to be low on units for a while. Do we have a cybernetics core yet? We do not. So there it is there coming in. That's going to enable Kiwi to bring up those second-tier gateway units, and then he can start, you know, putting on some pressure, or really, I mean, if he wanted to, he could march down here and give that a good a run for his money right now, because I don't think that Stephano has much in the way of units on the way. Maybe 6 Zerglings. He's got his lair coming, Roach in process. So we're going to see some lair tech soon. Interesting opening from both players. I mean, oh my gosh, I just noticed that this is a 55-minute game. Holy crap. What the hell is that? 55-minute game? Are you kidding me? What did I get myself into? Oh man, my brother suggested this one, and I knew something was up. That guy's a dick. So 55-minute game. It was like both players taking their third. But, that's interesting here. We had some Zerglings working on that wall. Would have scouted it, but not yet. So if, oh, how did he know? It's craziness. Starts working on it here. Will Kiwi be able to get anything to it in time? I don't think so, because he is pushing on that third here. Looks like this will fall or be cancelled. Let's just take a quick look. Always interesting. Yeah, he gets to cancel off. And he is not able to defend this, doesn't look like. About to lose that. At this point, I mean, Stephano's just going to focus that down and then count these units, I guess, gold. But, I mean, he lost his and quite a lot of units there. I don't think that was in... I don't think that would have been in Kiwi's favor. I think that losing, you know, 800 worth of units. I mean, let's take a look here. Units lost. Yeah, Kiwi has lost almost twice the resource value of units as Stephano. So not only is he behind in expansion, or he lost that. Actually, you know what? With Protoss, I mean, 2 on 3 is really what you want. So maybe not lost the expansion, but he has lost a lot more units in sort of breaking down the third of Stephano, and all that's really done is set him back a few minutes, so it's not a huge issue. Let's go back to production here. Holy crap cakes. Look at this. We've got Hydras coming in, or a Hydra Den. We've got 6 Roaches. We've got missile attacks and glial reconstitution coming in, so looks like we'll be seeing some Roach, maybe some Burrow Micro. We've got robotics facility, cannons coming in for Kiwi. Looks like these lings are just enjoying themselves, patrolling back and forth there. Have no idea what's down here, I don't think. And this is going to be interesting here. We'll have to see what happens. Going to run away, I'd guess. No way they can take that army on. And there goes the third again. Coming up. So both players just sort of denying each other's third, but we have got 30... Oh, I thought there was 30 Roaches. I was going to say, where have I been? No, we got about 17 Roaches in here for Stephano. More in production. Burrow being researched now. Starting that creep spread, which is nice to see. When he connects all 3 of these up near the center, that'll be really nice. Observers out in the field. Roaches here, turned around by that cannon placement there, which is really key by Kiwi, because it forces Stephano to play, you know, the way that Kiwi wants him to. But there goes the forge, which is not good. That little slot is open there, and I think that he's going to call that a victory and walk away. Maybe start picking away at this front here. I probably leave the Zerglings. Oh no, send them in. I guess whatever. Leaving those to break it down. Got a Spire coming in, which is interesting. Both players, like, just teching incredibly fast. Immortal coming in. What do we got? Robotic Support Bay. So we could move on to Colossi now. He's got the material, he's got everything for it. There it is. Colossus coming in. It'll be very effective against the Roaches if you can micro them appropriately. This is pretty incredible here, this game. I can't believe it's going to last an hour. I'm so excited to see what happens. Especially with, like, look, Groove Spines coming in. We got 13 Hydras in the make. Colossus. Like, such an incredible unit composition. And look at this. We might be seeing some warp in or some drop. play, which is so rare from Protoss, but so underused, I would say. This is going to be interesting, though, because if you can warp some in and force a cancel on this quick, that would be really cool. For now, he's probably just using it for vision, because it gives him, yeah, some good sight on what's going on there, but Stephano has no idea, so very interesting. See what we've got on the go. 8 Corruptors. Is he going, I wonder if he's going straight for Brood Lords. Is that Spire? Let me see if I can find that Spire. He's not doing any greater because he hasn't got his hive yet. So interesting to see where their heads are at, because there is no indication of air units yet from Kiwi. But look at this. Kiwi knows he's got photon cannons coming in his mineral lines. Still no starport, no anything like that. So very interesting. Thermal Lance research obviously coming in. Twilight Council on its way, so get some Blink and probably some Zealot speed in there. Thinking of taking the gold, it looks like. We've got 5 bases. We've got Stephano on 5 bases. Like 5 bases. And we've got 3 for Kiwi. It's like both players knew that they just wanted to have the longest game ever. Like, this is out of control. Look at this army. Corruptors going to be able to deal really effectively with the... Ooh, don't want to get them chased down though. But can they take out a Colossus? They do, but is that... Oh yeah, the army following it up here. Both Colossus fall. This was a really favorable engagement for... look at the units lost tab. You can see it catch up here. This is a really cool one to watch because you're not really watching the numbers. You want to see the resource wasted. And this is, wow. Look at Stephano really catching up to Kiwi here. Only about 1,000 mineral difference here. There was quite a significant difference before, but that really caught up to him in the end. That's one of those ones where Stephano really shouldn't have pushed his luck. He had taken out both Colossus and could have just withdrawn and counted himself ahead, but now he's in quite a lot of trouble. Although he is Zerg on 5 bases, so he's maxed again right away. So what? I don't even know. You know what's the problem? What's the issue? Careful with those, Stephano. You're losing them for no reason. So interesting to watch. It's a completely different game when both players can, or when, yeah, I guess when both players can just max so quickly. Kiwi seems to be really starved on gas right now, but just so interesting. Taking up those Colossus again, catching up to each other on, and there it is. It's official. Kiwi has now lost less than Stephano as far as value of units. So. But look at that, even using the corruption ability, which a lot of Zergs don't end up using, but it's a huge advantage if you can get that out. I guess he's sick of these corruptors, he's just letting them die at this point. I don't know what's going on. 5 bases. 5. Let's check out production real quick. We've got Blink coming in, we've got a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Roaches, Evo Chamber being built. It'd be interesting to see how Stephano's game is going to evolve at this point, because I mean, I don't see his current strategy working for him. This Hydralisk composition thing is not doing very well. Look at the warp in here to block all that off. Even using units as a sort of wall and not letting any of them sneak in and around. Stephano, again, losing a ton of units, but not allowing those Colossus to live, which is huge in this. I mean, if he wants to switch up to a ground comp army, he can't have Colossus walking around. I think we're going to see a bit of a push here from Kiwi, because, oh no, he's going to back up. He's got that gold running, and he's going for his 5th. 5 here for Stephano, and we're going to see a Protoss on 5, and he is cannoned off on this one, which is interesting. Don't see a lot of cannon walls in StarCraft 2, so that's good. Here comes air units and a fleet beacon. A fleet beacon? Are we going to see a mothership? What is happening? I'm confused. I'm excited. I have no idea what's going on. We are 20 minutes into a 55-minute game right now, people. So we've got tunneling claws coming in, so we're going to see some burrowed movement there. Melee attacks getting upgraded. Going to second level of ground carapace, and we've got about the same happening with the Protoss. We got 1 armor and 2 attack, so the inverse going on. Blink is finished up. Can't wait for that fleet beacon. Looks like we might have a bit of an engagement here. A lot of roaches. Look at the split coming up on them. Focusing down that ground army, backing up. I guess Stephano knows that there's not much he can do here. Mothership. Oh my gosh, that is insane. So we're about to see a Mothership. Whatever became of that Spire? He didn't go greater, did he? No? Okay, good. And we've got that Infestation Pit. I think right now Infestors with Neural Parasite would be huge. If you could get, a big, what would Destiny call that? His bro. If you can get a big Brofester hit squad out there, and he can Neural Parasite a bunch of these and just turn an engagement completely on its side. Is that his 6th? That is his 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 6. And we're seeing the 6 go down for Stephano here now. So both players on 6 bases. So this is incredible. I've never seen a game like this where both players are so quick to take expansions and where it becomes one of those both armies maxed, what are you going to do about it sort of situations. This is a big opening here. Oh, looks like he's going to commit to an engagement, but Stephano's just going to get annihilated here. Look at the size of the ground army. He's really pushing for the destruction of those Colossi. He just does not want those Colossi around. Colossi do fall. Corruptor's able to sort of run away, but what is Stephano going to build to back up? We've got a lot of Zerglings. We've got that Brofester hit squad coming in. We've got 2 Roaches. That Mothership almost complete. It's actually popping out. Now I want to see where that thing is. Looks like it's over here somewhere. There it is. Just cloaking everything. I mean, what is happening? Look at this. We got a bit of an engagement down here, trying to get rid of Stephano's. What is that? 6th? I can't even keep it down. Gets it down. Big victory in this case because look at the income. I mean, income is going to be pretty even now. Yeah, income is very even. So, I mean, this isn't one of those cases where Zerg can just throw units at the Protoss death ball and just rebuild armies over and over again and slowly whittle them down. I mean, at an even income, Kiwi's going to be able to warp in units really quick. Now that Mothership is right here. Now I don't know what his play is going to be. I mean, probably Vortex, and I mean, I would expect to see Archon, so we can do like sort of an Archon toilet Vortex thing, because that would be powerful. But can you Neural Parasite a Mothership? I wonder if you can. That would be really cool. Do it, Stephano. I know this game's already played, but I'm willing it to happen. I want to see if that's possible. Got a Corruptor squad up here, just kind of chilling out. Neither players have anything major going on. Colossus, 2 Colossus coming in, and shields, Protoss shields. Level 1. That's it. That's all that's happening. This is the most boring pro game ever right now. There is literally nothing happening. Oh my gosh. What are you guys doing? What is happening? What is the plan? What is this Mothership doing? I mean, like, okay, here we go. A little bit of action maybe about to happen here. Maybe. Yep. Blink up. I'm going to take out. Oh, yeah, just getting in range of that. I guess just allowing the Stalkers to take that out. A lot of Corruptors coming in here. Looks like we're going to have an engagement. We see the Infestors, but they can't do anything. They're walled in back here. And that is that mass recall. Oh, so genius. So as soon as his army gets sort of surrounded, he mass recalls it back to his base. Really, really cool strategy by Stephano. That just prevented him from losing all of these units, or all of these Colossus. Probably a lot of Stalkers. But what a really cool thing to do. More gateways coming in. Yeah, I mean 8's not enough. Let's go up to 12. Stargate sitting dormant. Probably just a way to get for him to get to his fleet beacon. Oh, that was so cool. I'm so glad I got to see that. On a side note, I'm very sad that I didn't get myself a drink before this, because I did not sit down to this thinking this is probably going to be an hour-long game of pro StarCraft that I'm about to cast. So, you know what I mean? Like, who sees that coming? Probably the type of caster who, you know, thinks ahead. But he's got enough energy for another mass recall. So, like, I don't know. Let's just go kill this base again. Why not, right? Why not just ruin it again? At this point, you can only starve him out. Like, you need to prevent mining at one of these so that he can throw his army against yours. Oh my god, that is a lot of Broodlords. And we do not have a lot that can deal with air at this point. This could spell some trouble here for Stephano. Maybe trying to draw the army out a little bit. I don't know what the play is here. Oh, gets his... no. Oh, there's a blink. Blink's focusing down the Broodlords. We've got... Oh, mass recall. Oh my god, so genius. Like, again, all of these about to get lost. Loses basically none. Look at the units lost. 6,000 mineral advantage for in favor of KiWiKaKi, and he has lost well over 170 units. Well, 170 units exactly less. Just incredible. That mass recall thing is a really cool strategy, and I am all for it. I think it's genius. Stephano lets a load of these loose. See what's, like, just kind of leaving them, I guess, to see what kind of damage they can do. Take out one cannon. Army of Kiwi coming in here. Mothership with them. And it does not have the energy for mass recall, but look at this. We got air units on the field again now. Going for the... oh, this is so cool. Because he did neural parasite it. Look at that. He did neural parasite the mothership. And it's broken. The neural parasite in that mothership was totally possible. I saw some cloaked infestors. But Stephano losing everything. Kiwi is just unstoppable right now. I mean, there's just not much that's going to sort of turn this around. I don't think. I mean, right now, the way that he's sort of delaying everything that Stephano's doing, and especially this base. I mean, this is like the fourth time this base has been built. It may not seem like a lot, but if he can deny mining on this, like, think of the number of minerals. It's thousands of minerals and thousands of gas that he will be behind at the end, and that's a huge help. Like, look at the stockpile we've got here, and I mean, it's going to make a big difference, and that's exactly what he's doing here. Right when Stephano is about to go in an attack, he has to pull his army back to deal with this. Kiwi knows that he has got no resistance, so he's going to push for a second, and he's probably got the energy for a mass recall. He does. He has got the energy for it, so he's going to force that to die. He's going to mass recall, most likely. There it goes. I can't get over this strategy. Incredible strategy. Just incredible. Like, I'm astounded because it's such a cool strategy. I mean, he never loses units. Now this is going to be a pretty wicked engagement. He's got all of these focus firing on the, all his stalkers focus firing on the Broodlords. Broodlords are going down quick, but this engagement breaks down the mothership. This is going to really, this is going to define the game, I think, right here, guys. Got a huge loss for Kiwi on this one. Huge loss right now. Oh, swings it almost even here. That was huge. And looks like Kiwi still the last one with any units left, but wow. Huge loss on that one. I mean, too bad that mothership fell, because that was the coolest strategy ever, but got some Dark Templar up here. They're falling. I guess that Stephano knows that this is a good time to sort of push. Why is he leaving? Oh, because it's just gas right here, obviously. Yeah, he's going to push here and see what he can do. I can't believe this game still has 20 minutes left. What is going to happen? This base mined out. Kiwi's got probes sitting here. Not what you want to have. Are all his other ones max? No. Mining just starting to happen here. This one is not saturated. He could really use the probes down there. I'm guessing at some point we'll see them move down there. But upgrades 3-2-3 and 3-3. So pretty much max upgrades for both players at this point. Air upgrades at 0 and 1 for Stephano. And look at the pace. Like, look at that thing. Fleet beacon goes down, so Mothership will still finish, but look at him sort of stockpiling his army back here. But this is the first sort of real damage that we're seeing done in this game. Stephano way ahead in supply count. Kiwi, I guess, kind of losing mining on a lot of bases at the same time, and not effectively mining from his others has really kind of put him behind. He had a huge stockpile of minerals and gas, but he ate through it really quickly in defending the last little bit. So Stephano backing up here, I guess not liking whatever was going on there. Going back in, sending some units up here. There's the Archons. This is the army I've been looking for. He's got a lot of Archons in here. Holy crap. With that Mothership, an Archon toilet would not be out of the question. So what that is, for anyone wondering, is you do a vortex, you get all the Zerg units in it, and then you throw your own Archons in there, and then when the vortex ends, you've got all of your Archons splash damaging everything right at the start, all in this tiny little area. So the Zerg units just get decimated when that happens. Look at this, right? Even pretty much for the amount. I mean, like 49%, 51%, but pretty much even 50-50 split on units lost. Both players with bases here. Let me just see what we've got production. Both players maxed on bases. Sorry, we've got a lot more mining happening for Stephano. We've got three bases I think that are still mining, and up here we've got for Kiwi just 2 bases still mining. So there's going to be a big difference in the income, I bet. Both players have 400 to 500 gas, but look at the minerals. That's what tells the story. So Stephano up a good chunk, 1,500 to about 800 to 900 against Kiwi. So a lot more minerals coming in. So this is where we could see a bit of a switch, guys, which is interesting because I would not have called it this way, 10 minutes ago when we were half an hour through this. Holy crap. I mean, both players have to be careful at this point, I guess, because this is where, like, even little pickups like this make a huge difference in the end. Neural Parasite on the Archon here. It's on the wrong team now. Look at the kill number it's up to. 5 kills with a Neural Parasite. This one, Neural Parasite, had 3 kills. Oh, that one had 6 kills before it went down. Neural Parasite really just really turned the tide there. And then he's going to back up and just kind of regroup, save whatever drops are coming in here, which is this one here in this case, and just wait, I guess. Kiwi not able to rebuild many units. Looks like he might be down to a little bit at this base and mining with all of his minerals at this base. So it looks like we're down to really effectively about 1.5 mining fields left. We've got about a half of one here, one that can still be saturated here, and one down here, so 3 bases. Let's take a look at that income tab, because that's going to tell the story again. Dropping pretty significantly for Stephano here. He was at about 1,500, now he's down to 1,200, and dropping a small bit from Kiwi from the last time we looked at it. It was 800 to 900, now we're looking at 700 to 800, so supply count's fairly even. But, I mean, everything at this point counts. Every single little thing that you lose, because they are both getting close to being completely mined out. And at that point, it's just who can micro better and who has a larger army. Stephano really seems to be building up that army, even banking a little bit. I mean, he's almost up to 1,000 minerals, and he's got a good bit of gas stored up. I always thought it was interesting that they made it so that when your geysers deplete here, that they're completely unusable. StarCraft 1, that was always kind of a fun dynamic to play with, because even when you got into situations like this, you could, say, pour everything into infestors, because they're, a really gas-heavy unit. And that would allow you to last a lot longer because you're not using those minerals. But that is not an option in StarCraft 2. It really sort of changes the dynamic of these long games and forces them to come to an end quicker, which is nice because when you look at this one, we still have over 10 minutes left in this game, and it is going to come down to who starves first, I think. Got Stephano doing a little poke here. I don't know that I agree with this. I don't know what he's up to. Already losing one unit. I guess taking out the starport. Okay. So taking out a starport, kind of cool because there's a unit being made at it, but I wonder if he knows he's going to cancel. Yeah, he gets to cancel out. Puts a boost on this one. I don't know why. Does that help shields regen faster or something? I don't know. Not much happening. Mothership still out. Colossus here. There's the army coming in. Got the Void Ray. Was working on those, but the Burrow allows them to regen their health fully. What are these guys up to here? Splits them up. Actually, that's really smart because if there's an observer around, as soon as you do a split like that with a Void Ray chasing, whichever half it doesn't chase is probably going to live. So really cool that way. That's one of those little tips that everyone can take home and make use of. The splits are really interesting. Even if you have Void Ray chasing, like let's say 3 or 4 roaches, and you don't have Burrow, and your tunneling claws and all that set up, you can still split those 4 in 3 different ways, and it'll probably only kill 2 or 3 of them, which, I mean, seems like kind of useless. I mean, what does it matter, right? Is it worth my time? Yes. I mean, look at this situation. This might come down to every last unit. Look at the income, still dwindling. 400. Wow, where did Kiwi end up with 900 mineral income? I guess saturating this one base, that's it. Because that's all that's left. And Kiwi not saturating this base. Or this base. So, I guess that's where that huge spike came from? I don't know. Oh, looks like, yeah, found those ones. Got the observer out. So those roaches fall. Looks like our other roaches are headed all the way up here. Keeping an eye, I guess, on what's going on, what's coming out of these Stargates. I think Void Rays are a really smart move at this point because they are a really powerful unit in an army, and when you're getting down to this few minerals and everything, you need the most bang for your buck. You know, you can't waste anything on anything. So this is a good. Oh, we got neural parasites out on the Archons. We got a mass recall, but because of neural parasite, these Archons will fall. So very well done. Very, very well done by Stephano to neural parasite those. So even though, oh my gosh, was that recall down here? That is huge. Taking out the base here. That recall was amazing. Sorry I missed that, guys. I did not see that coming. We've got the response here from Stephano, which is to play as carefully as he can, because the last thing he wants right now is to lose units unnecessarily. And both players are sort of echoing that with, oh, we got another recall. Really saved up the energy on that mothership. Holy. So Stephano definitely behind. Definitely behind in unit count right now. And I mean, it was probably a lot of. Let's take a look at the armies right now. 1 second here. Get a better look at it here. Worker supply 27 for Stephano, 41 for Kiwi. So yeah, so we're seeing 14 supply in that direction due to workers, which is probably okay at this point because there's not much for the workers to do, right? So, but Stephano, I mean, not even spending money on overlords at this point. Building a spawning pool. I guess his only pool got crushed there, maybe. This is it. Let me move this out of the way. A lot of stuff happening. Holy, we've got neural parasites out on these. We've got, gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. Sorry guys, fungal growth's going down. We've got the broodlords focusing down that ground army. Back to even. Oh, brilliant right now with the infested Terrans. I hope he's got detectors around here. Infested Terrans starting to work away at whatever they can. Broodlords backing up. Stephano choosing to push or no? Oh, it falls. The base falls. It's one of the only mining bases left. And at this point, that means he has to spend 400 minerals to get whatever's left here, which is what? It's about 200, 300, 400, 5, maybe 550. He's going to have to distance mine that. There is no two ways about that. That was a huge engagement. Very well done by Stephano. Very close still in supply, but in army supply, probably very close. Army supply, 85 to 86. Doesn't get much closer than that, folks. This is going to come down to skill and micro, I think. We've waited the last 50 minutes for this 5 minutes here. This is going to be incredible. I am very excited. Bringing the probes with them, because really, there's nothing else they can do at this point. I wish Stephano was doing something along those lines. Look at all the investments he's made into spine crawlers, though. I mean, that is impressive. He knew, I think, where this was going early on. I mean, look at this wall. That's genius. Maybe put a queen back here, too, for some transfuses. Really, really elongate the usefulness of those. Oh, that distance mining's got to be killing Kiwi right now. Stephano sitting on a little bit of a mineral and gas sort of pillow right now. Archon's coming in here. If he can get a neural parasite on that mothership again, that would probably change the game. That would probably just flip it. Because right now they're both, again, very even. Worker supply has changed dramatically. Army supply, 117 for Stephano against Kiwi's 94. Again, look at that though, 111 to 94. That's why everything makes a huge difference here. Less than 20 supply makes the difference between their two armies. So we've got a massive... Look at these spine crawlers creeping forward. This reminds me of Terrans with their siege tanks, but just creeping forward, reburrowing, creeping forward. Looks like he's going to try and pick off whatever mining's happening here. Ooh, look at this. That's interesting. You don't see a lot of... what are they? Changelings? Yeah, changelings. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that... Wait, did he just... No, I was going to say, did he just force an attack on Kiwi's own units? I don't know if he did, but... And looks like we are mined out. That is not true for Stephano. Stephano is still mining, but Kiwi is mined out. Still inching these forward. Pulling the front as forward as he can. Keeping an eye on what's happening with these Zerglings. Not getting to see much, though. Does he want to push it? He's going to push that one for sure. That's one he'll never get back. Kiwi has no anything. This is it. The army you see is the army he has. Let's get a good idea for army supply. Ooh, up by 34 Stephano is. I'd be pulling every probe to join. Oh, he has. Look at that. All the probes are right there. Like, what are you going to do against this wall, right? He picked a great time to attack it because now Stephano obviously wanted to attack with his army at the same time as that was happening, but looks like that's a no-go at this point. Got to keep those detectors back, especially with that Motherlord. I'd be trying to squeeze some Brofesters around here and get a neural parasite off on that from behind when this engagement happens. That would be a huge, huge advantage. Maybe that's what this guy's about to do. Look at this. My psychic or what? Look at him just picking his way around really quickly. He's got to be careful with that infestor. Here it comes. There will be a neural. It is off, but it dies quickly. Still enough time to get a lot of fungals up. There's the vortex. Oh, 2 vortexes. Everything's in there. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's about to happen. There go the Archons in the toilet. Not able to run them away fast enough, I don't think. This army is useless without this part of the army. And they are all falling. Did this just win him the game? Did this just win Kiwi the game? I believe it did. Look at that. No army left. 27 units, all, I'm guessing, all drones. Wow. Stephano, always a gentleman, gratzing. I really thought at the end that was going to go for Kiwi. What a back and forth game. You know, for an hour-long game, I had a lot of fun watching that one, casting that one. Again, sorry guys for my lisp, but wow, what a game. Oh, that was exciting. What a great ending, too. That Archon toilet, even though it only had 2 Archons, and the Vortex really is what saved it at the end there for Kiwi. And a little bit sloppy on the micro with that Neural Parasite, too, because he let that Infestor get so close. But a lot of things going on. Can't be too critical of either player after 55 minutes of probably 150 APM. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll post this one up, and then I'll probably do one more, and then I'll probably won't see you guys for about a week because I'm working like a beast. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later.